Young Justice was goated. I remember when it first came out in the early 2010s and I was immediately a fan of it. It brought together the characters that got sidelined a lot in DC Comics and made them the forefront of the show. Aqualad, Robin, Kid Flash, Miss Martian, Superboy, and Artemis were all great characters in the first season. You saw them grow as characters and form bonds with one another that pushed the story forward. Then when season 2 came out, you see how their characters and the story developed over a time skip and it worked great, even if it might have been too long. You got introduced to even more characters in season 2 and they all played their role really well. I like the dynamic between the team and the Justice League and how that dynamic is shown. Like at the beginning, they're just sidekicks, but once the team is formed, they want to be independent and eventually even join the league. Then years later, season 3 and 4 came out and made the show darker, but it worked, as it always had a more of an adult feeling to it. It did an amazing job of portraying the DC universe and all the characters and plot lines that it had, and putting its own spin on things. But what I think makes Young Justice so good is the characters and their relationships with one another and how they grow as the show goes on, with my favorite being Kid Flash, which didn't end so well, but overall just a goated DC show.